over here into this venue that they have set up, since they're not respecting this, when this is what we should be talking about.
I told the brothers, commercial means, listen, there's an asset out there. I'm a deposit, and that's it. You got
Yes.
to do rights.
Yes.
What gives me the right to deposit is my status.
That's the point.
What I told the brothers.
No, that's the point that I'm making. And what you recognize, and this is really, because I'm trying to make myself clear, because I'm not dismissing them. Because a lot of times when I talk to people about this, they think I'm dismissing it. And I'm really not. I'm really fine line addressing a pattern that I've watched take place over the last 25 years, where Moors themselves, by keep being sucked into they gotta do this and they gotta do that, have been making the process complex, and a lot of them living off their people doing it at the same time, which is actually setting up that the Moors who are coming after us becoming conscious, we're setting up a protocol that's making it so damn complex for them to acknowledge their right to exercise that are in their nature unalienable, that we're making this thing complex, which is guaranteed that the next generation ain't going to be damn free. Because they're not going to have the wherewithal to dance through all these contracts and instruments that they have to produce to exercise something that already belongs to them. And I'm saying that we should be working against that.
I see this right here. Like you said, guys, there's a thing called copyright law, that was put inside the Bill of Rights.
Yes.
If your mother and father speak something and write it down on paper, that is a design. That is artwork. The man take this pencil pen and he signed his autograph.
It's intellectual
property.
property.
So that means that the author is the writer.
Yeah.
So if your mother, father wrote that and gave you that, then when you become of age, you have a thing that the Uniform Commercial Code, Article 8, is called entitlement order.
Yes.
To be entitled to the shares and benefits.
It's exactly correct.
And nothing else. No thing about rights or nothing, or remedies or nationality. It's just for a deposit and they claim of assets.
Yes.
You say, I want to take these assets that this so-called lawful government been using to build all these skyscrapers, put all these electric lines to shut my water off. Yes. I want to take it and sit into the proper venue
into the proper venue to be used exactly.
That's it.
So now we must, back to what you talked about, identify the true heirs of the assets, mustn't we? Because we're talking about corporal and incorporeal assets, aren't we? So they're called hereditaments, aren't they? And inheritance, isn't it? It's back to estate, isn't it? Because really that's what we're talking about, right?
Right. If you look at history, I heard a brother say who was scientific. What's that brother there? The old brother that's come in teaching Bay. Old brother Bay to be downtown.
Oh, Brother Collins.
I heard him say this one time, and he was like, he said, gold and silver is an attraction in the eyes of man that man used in commerce as substance for the real necessity of things in life that kept you living, sustain, like water, crops, shelter, timber, lumber, and stuff like that. It was a substance that could be used as to be transferred to somebody else with confidence because they consider as being valuable for the real necessities for life. That's what he said one day. And I said, so what you saying, though, is that if I got a brick house and it gives me shelter, it keeps me warm, it keeps me from freezing, that house can become assured just as much as that gold and silver. Yes.
Exactly correct.
And half the more, it carries the more the same value.
Exactly, and this is the reason why these corporations keep on claiming the land that these houses are sitting on. So essentially they own the house by virtue of owning what it's sitting on because they know you can't move the house off the land, so that gives them jurisdictional authority. But yet they actually, in fact, have no true interest in the land other than by false claim.
Right. There's no title.
Exactly. But yet they're issuing deeds on it. Yes. Oh, yeah.
But you say that's a more science temple supposed to issue deeds and all.
Moorish Americans, the Moorish Divine and National Movement.
Right.
The Moorish Science Temple is only a branch of it. It's what people's concepts keep looking at this.
Yeah, we said no.